Hey YouTube, today we got something pretty cool. Bulletpoint Mounting Solutions sent me their new Rubigrid phone mounting platform, and I'm going to be showing the installation process of that. So as you can see, I've already got a bunch of my dashboard already pulled off, and so up above will be a link to the video on how you do that. I'm not going to really go into detail on how to do that part, but I'm going to go into detail on how you install the actual phone mounting system itself. It's really cool, so we'll jump into it. So let's take a quick look at what we got here. So here is the Rubigrid mounting system itself. And it's going to take up the tray that's on the upper part of your center dash, right? And then all those little slots, you get these mounting balls and you can just attach them to that. Attaching to those, you get one of these arms that Bulletpoint Mounting Solutions makes. And you can put phone attachments or tablet attachment. I also got a GoPro attachment as well, and that'll go onto one of these as well and go right here. And then it comes with a little bag of hardware, and of course, always stickers. Love stickers. And I also got sent this little bottle opener with it as well. Absolutely awesome. So we'll get into the installation process. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you want to take off this top part right here. That way we can have just the base plate, and then we're going to line the base plate up with the dashboard so we can drill some holes. So once you get that top plate off, you'll notice that there's a center hole, which is already in your dashboard. And then there's these two holes on both sides of it. So you're going to line this up. So you want to line up that center hole with the hole that's already in your dashboard right there. And then once you have that lined up and good, then you're going to mark where your other holes are, and then you'll drill those holes. On the bottom side of this, there is some tape. So you don't want to peel this off yet, right? Because you're going to have the holes drilled first. And we'll tape it down and bolt it down once everything's lined up and set to go. So as you can see, I marked my holes with a silver Sharpie there so I can see them. And this kit comes with 2 drill bits. So you're going to start with the smaller one to make the pilot hole, and then you'll use the bigger one to make it, you know, the size that it needs to be. So we'll go ahead and do that. So with your pilot holes drilled, now would be a good time to check to make sure that everything's still lined properly. So line up those holes. And as you can see, well, I don't know how well you can see it, but all of our holes are good and lined up. So we'll go ahead and use the next size up on the drill bit, and we'll finalize these holes. Now we're ready to stick this down, put the bolts through to mount the base to the dashboard itself. So as you can see, all the holes are nice and lined up, if I can get them lined up. So we'll go ahead and peel off the sticky side and go ahead and get to bolting this thing down. Now I want to bring your attention to one little detail before I stick this down. You'll notice that this bracket, the base here, kind of sits at an angle, right? So the sides of it are angled. So you want the shorter side of that angle to be towards the front of the dashboard, right? So facing towards you, because then when this top plate is sitting on it, it'll be like at the same angle as the dashboard. It'll pretty much sit flush with the top of the dashboard. So just make sure you pay attention to that. Don't stick it down the wrong way or something like that and have to tear things up to get it right. So now that that is stuck down, we can go ahead and install these nuts, bolts, and washers. So the washer will go on the bottom side of the dashboard. And these nuts are the little nylon locking nuts. So you don't want to over tighten these because they can crack the plastic on the dashboard. You just want to get them snug. So we're going to go and put those on. And it actually comes with a little tool that you need right there. So you have to sit there and try and figure out what size these are. That's all you need. And it also comes with the screwdriver that you need to tighten them down as well. So we'll go ahead and put these on. All the bolts are installed. If you look at the back side of it, you can see the nuts and washers on the underside. So now we're ready to go ahead and reinstall the dashboard into the Jeep. And then once we're done with that, then we'll set up the base plate or the mounting surface the way that we want it. And then we'll bolt this back down to the base plate. I mean, that'll be it. We'll be done. The next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna install these mounting balls onto the mounting plate itself. And then we'll be putting this onto the bracket of the dashboard and we'll be done. It's really cool. I mean, these are made of like all metal, right? They're really sturdy, as I already said before, but I'm gonna keep saying it because I'm really impressed by them. But it's cool too, because their little package actually comes with a spare one of these little camera mounts in case this one breaks or if you want to mount it to something else. These little end pieces that they have, you can put them on different things. So you kind of have like this little like notch thing right here, right? And you just put it inside this and you just tighten it up. So if you wanted to, you could mount this, you know, the camera mount to the end of one of these, and you can get these in different lengths, shorter or longer, right? So I mean, like, you know, there's a lot of different possible applications that you could do with this. Let's get to putting this on. And all these little mounting balls, they all have these little rubber pads on the bottom of them as like an isolator. So, and this is, I mean, like, you see how much space that takes up on there, right? I mean, you could set up like 5 of these on here if you wanted to, right? You could have your phone, your tablet, your camera looking out, camera looking at you, and then I mean, I don't even know what else, right? Like you got more than enough space to mount whatever it is, whatever accessory it is that you want to put on there. It's just kind of up to you to decide exactly where you want to put them. So for me, I'm just going to have my camera mount and my phone mount set up. So I'm probably just going to set them up pretty much like this right here. And this one will be my camera, and this one will be my phone, and it'll come out towards me. And I kind of want my camera to be as centered as possible. Probably put it literally just like that. We'll see. All right, so we're just about to finish this up. I got the mounting balls on the plate, and I kind of set these up exactly like how I think I'm going to want them. I might rearrange these. This one might get moved further back because this piece right here is kind of long. But we'll just see once I actually have my phone on there, because I might like having my phone that much closer to me while I'm driving. And then here's the GoPro camera mount on there as well. So we're going to go ahead and put this on inside the Jeep and see if we like how everything's situated, and we'll go from there. All right, it's dark outside, but there it is, all finished up. So it's on there. You can see kind of how it sits pretty flush with it, right? And this arm comes out. There it is. And by the way, this thing right here, I mean, this thing's completely metal, right? Even the little slide pieces like this, which that's the biggest problem that I've always had with every phone mounting system, is that these are always cheap plastic and they have cheap little springs in them, right? And they just break, like, just by using them for what they're designed to do. I mean, this thing's got 2 metal rods in it. I mean, it's heavy duty, like, it really is. So there's the GoPro mounting system. Shining my light on it so you can see it better. Sorry about it being late at night. Yeah, this thing's awesome. I mean, it's sturdy. See it? These things don't really move a whole lot. Can't wait to test this camera mount out on the trail. And I'll be using this phone system as soon as possible. If I had one critique, this top plate kind of bends up a little bit when you take it off. And these holes that these screws go through to mount this top plate to the base plate, they don't really line up quite well when you're putting it back on. And I actually ended up stripping out one of these things. Not really a big deal. I'm just going to go to the store and buy another one of these screws and put it in there. But if there was a little bit of room for play in the holes that these screws go into, that wouldn't be a problem at all. And if I had realized that that's what the problem I was having, I probably would have just taken a file to it. But now I've got it lined up good, and I'll just replace this screw because the screw's stripped out. But and that thing's on there, call it good. And once again, I didn't show the process for how to take apart the dash, because I didn't want this video to be about ripping apart my dashboard. So I'll put a link for the video that I did use. And as always, if you guys found this video helpful, please like and subscribe. Go check out Bulletpoint. The Bulletpoint doesn't just offer products for Jeeps, they offer all sorts of different vehicles. And also, this isn't their only system that they have. I mean, this is the newest system for the JK. They also have these for JLs as well and a bunch of other vehicles. I mean, this is some pretty awesome stuff, and all their stuff looks pretty awesome. So go check them out. If you are looking for a phone or camera mounting solution, I'm telling you, this is the one. I've gone through a lot of different camera mounts, a lot of different little tripods and stuff like that, and I've always tried to play the cheap game. I mean, man, you get what you pay for, and really, for what this is, it ain't expensive. So, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Until next time.